And good morning, Crystal Evans. And to all of you out there as well, it is Saturday morning. It's a 10 a.m. show, but of course, it's very late at night in Oz. And I've got Lengro family members from all over the world. We've even got Tatiana and Dushon that have left South Africa for you guys here as well. So good morning, Jan Oakes. Who have we got with us first? Good morning, Jack. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sophie. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Nigel.
I seem to have a printer that's gone off randomly. So while can you hear it or not, the printer?
No.
Okay, that's all right then. If it gets too much, let me know. There is my nanny, look, Linda Ann Routledge. But Jack, we have a dilemma of the day that we're going to be asking people. And I thought that you could give the heads up. And then I'm going to get telling everybody how you can get some free readings today. Go on, Jack.
Right? Yeah. So our dilemma today is a 50-year-old TV personality, Melanie Sykes, returned to Venice recently to rekindle her fling with gondolier Riccardo Simeonata, who's 23. It's been reported that she had a whirlwind 6-day romance with him, and apparently friends have said that Mel thinks Ricky could be the perfect man, and he could actually be the one that she wants to have a future with. So what we want to know is, do you think a 23-year-old could have a future with a 50-year-old? Let us know what you think.
That's a tough one, isn't it, Jack? And just so that everyone can have a little bit of a think about it, let's have a little look here. Let me find what I'm looking for. Here we go. I'm trying to find you. Bear with me. So Melanie Sykes, how old is she again?
She's 50.
She's 50. Oh, so that's a case of you're as young as the man you feel, I believe, isn't it? And
yeah. I think she went out there to work to Venice, and then she met this man and fell in love with him.
Oh, guys, let us know what you think, because we're going to be looking at this problem. I have an issue. I like this picture, but I have an issue. Could you tell me, guys, what you think is wrong with this picture? He's on his phone. He should be looking at her. Indeed. Let me take this banner off, guys. Do you like my tech? Look at that. Look at that. But I will
Morning, Jem.
Oh, is Jem there as well? Well, hold
Jem's
on.
There.
We're going to bring Sam on as well. Sam, hello.
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, but I'm very, very impressed because Lisa Pearl, who's watching, and Lisa, you can win a reading today. We're going to tell you how in a moment. It's 5 o'clock in the morning over there. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, so she's got to be on the East Coast, doesn't she? Or the East side.
She has indeed. We're going to be coming to you for your opinion on this love matter as well. What I can tell you guys is that Melanie Sykes is a Leo. So she's not the first woman to go for a much younger man, because of course the Queen of Pop, Madonna, is also a Leo as well. So what do you think of that? I mean, we're used normally, are we, to older men dating much younger girls, but does it work both ways? Let's find out from Ems. Hello, Ems.
Hello, good evening. How are you all?
What do you think there about having a man who's much younger than you?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm happily married at the moment, so that's pretty good for me. But I don't know. I think the idea of a toy boy is quite attractive if you're in a position where you can do that. And really, I don't know that age matters overly either. I mean, many of my friends have huge age gaps between themselves and their husbands, and so, love and love.
Love that. And welcome to the show, of course. It is our new Lengro family members, Tatiana and Dushon.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So if you don't know who these guys are, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, sure. So we are Dushon and Tatiana, and we were lucky enough to get a page from Claire, and we're going to be starting our own blog, taking you guys along with us on our journey, how we came to the UK. If you guys didn't know, we're from South Africa, and just a little bit about ourselves individually.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we here at Lengro, we are honoured to have you two because these guys have got over 10,000 followers on their own before I met them. Just having a little look at the messages here. Linda says Peter, her husband, said good luck to Melanie. Indeed, if you can have fun where you can. So I'm going to just put everybody aside for a second because I just need to ask a question and bring everybody else on. Guys, how do people get a reading with me today?
They have to play a game. I've written this down. Let me just I've prepared. So the game is called Can You Guess? So basically you guys have to put on your thinking caps, and Deshawn and myself have teamed up with Emma all the way from Australia to bring you guys a variety of culture and diversity in the game that we're going to be playing today. Ooh. So the game entails South African and Australian words. One of us will start off either with a South African or an Australian word. We'll notify you which one it is. And then you as the viewer and our team will have to play along and guess what the word is in British. So they have different sayings, but
I love this. And I also love the fact, guys, that you've taken the time out to think up a game for us as well. But what do you think? I'm not sure that Claire Welcome should play the game because she is a South African, fellow South African.
All the words.
We can give her.
Claire, listen, I want you to be in with the chance of having a reading today. So please make sure that you join in with Em as well. So let's have a little look. Let's bring Em on. Let's bring Sam on. Let's bring everybody on because it's Saturday morning. Sandra Griggs, have you been shopping in the gemstone shop again? And also, how are you all doing out there? Do you get lonely? Make sure that you watch our lives. Make sure that you all go to your phones now and share this live to your page so you can spread the word because we're all here to help you. I had a couple of ideas, guys, before we sort of start the game. Let's have a little look here. Oh, Leslie Anthony is there. So Leslie Anthony, of course, I'm in collaboration with. And today, guys, I am wearing Sunstone, okay? As you can see, you can get these in our shop. Sunstone instills good nature. I'm just learning all the gemstones I don't know at the moment. It heightens intuition, and vitality it's good for, stress, and it allows your real self to shine. Well, I already got from a tangent. I mean, today's show should be very, very interesting then, shouldn't it? And I had a little thing to show you. If you get bored when you're calling your friends, put a little bit of spice into your life, okay? This is what Em and I do when we have a little conversation and one of us is a little bit down. There you go. There's that one. And I thought I would show you that one as well, which is really good. I just wanted to say something, guys, as well. We've got plenty of time. We're going to play this game in just a moment. But do you ever have that time where you're taking a photograph or someone takes a photograph of you and you think you're doing that pose and you look really good? And for example, the Kardashians, I mean, who hasn't tried to do that? Yeah, but you discovered something, Em. Tell us what you discovered, and I will bring the picture up about the article. You can't remember it. I was stalking your Facebook earlier. Okay, so this is what some people that Em found earlier in the week, and bear in mind it isn't even midnight in Oz. This is their try at copying these photographs. Take a look at this guy. I think that would be you and I, to be fair.
I think it would. I really do. I love this lady.
Okay.
Her name is Celeste Barber.
Thank you.
And she looks at photographs by famous models and makes them a reality. And she is the funniest lady ever. Like her, and also her husband is amazing. He goes along with it so far, and I swear sometimes I worry that they're going to break their backs doing these poses. Have you got the swimming pool scene?
Right, I've got a question. So tell us again who this woman is that's copying these celebrities.
Celeste Barber is her name.
Let's see if I've got any more. Oh yeah, that's me. Look.
This one is amazing. Like, she's so clever. and she always gets the outfits really, really close to the famous people's outfits. And just the looks on her face. Oh, she is a complete star in my mind, this lady. I love her.
Absolutely love it. So listen, guys, let's get you a reading going. Guys, you lead. Dushan and Tatiana, take it away.
Cool.
Right.
Okay. So the first word is going to be, I said the UK version, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to double check. Crisps. So what do we call crisps? Well, in South Africa, if anyone can get that.
What do you call crisps in South Africa? I was going to go. I'll go. Well, no, let's the followers ask first. What do they call crisps in South Africa? And I think it was Claire Welcome, wasn't it? Oh, she's been in the UK for 13 years. Claire Welcome, you can take part in the Oz one, okay? And I think Claire Welcome, if you can answer Emma's Oz one first, I'll let you have a go. Then I'll give you a reading because you've lost out on this one. Oh, we've got lots of people saying chips.
I would have said that.
Yeah, I think I would.
Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's the same in Australia.
Oh,
Is
really?
that
Is
the
it?
same in Australia? Like, my husband looks at me like I've got 3 heads if I say crisps. And so do my children.
Mitch Jenkins, I bet you Googled that. No Googling, guys, as well. If you don't know, Mitch Jenkins, yeah, he's got a glass of wine in his hand at this time of the morning. And he's like, no, it's not midnight there. So chips was the right answer. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Lovely. So, when we come back, you are going to give your question for people to ask. And in the meantime, why don't I do some readings then? So I'm going to have a little look back and see who got chips first. It was Sophie Forbes. So let's slow things down. The candles are on. It's actually a National French Toast Day today, guys. And it's also, which I'll tell you about later, National Red Planet Day as well. But this time is all about Sophie Forbes. So I was just looking for my cards and I found them. So I'll pretend that I was just crossing my legs, shall I? Let's have a little look. Here they are. I've got my Claire Lengro Romany Gypsy tarot cards. And if you don't know, guys, these are tarot cards that I created this year with my other half, Rich, and also with Laura Ann, who is the most amazing artist I've ever seen in my life. The writing is on the cards of my tarot so that you can learn them and move on to other packs to understand and to learn, and so that you keep it there as well. Let me get something to lean on. Let's have a little look. Okay, so for you, Sophie Forbes, your first card is the Hanged Man and represents the past in this, which is called the Eva spread. So the Hanged Man means you've not been going anywhere, relates to the past. You've waited long enough, Sophie, for changes that you really wanted to take place. And now you feel as if your plans are in others' control. Don't worry about this, because you've got honey. You've got the strength card. So strength, courage, determination, you need to for your current problems. And I'm almost getting with you, Sophie, that there's a problem between a career, like it's like a job, and a career that you'll need to put more study into about which to do. And I'm just thinking, well, sometimes in life, you just have to do it all, don't you? And I think as long as we all make schedules, and we can do, can't we, guys, in this new world, we're in control. And one of the things I advise all of you to do is to make a list for the day so that you can cross it off. Interestingly enough, what a lot of tarot card readers don't know, but you learn if you do the courses and if you wish to go deeper, is that cayenne pepper is the herb that's associated with this card. Very good for digestion, very good at this time of year. Honey is giving you a message. Up your intake of things that can protect you and your immune system as well. And if you like cayenne pepper, oh my goodness, I've got a great recipe to stir fry onions and mushrooms and put in a little bit of evaporated milk, actually. Does that sound disgusting? And serve it over rice with some chilies. Let's have a look. Who else is there? Mitch. There is Mitch. I'm missing Mitch. And if you don't follow Mitch Jenkins' page, then please make sure you do. Let me bring Sam in. Let's have a look. Sam's getting me a very special Christmas present, aren't you, Sam?
I am indeed.
You have to go to Rome to get it. Anyway, I want to have a little word with you because, first of all, I want to thank you so much for the incredible recipes that you have prepared for Lengro. The first two of which
welcome.
Issue. You've even inspired me to make my own lavender wax melts last night.
They do look beautiful. They look really, really good.
So, what have you been making, and what can people look forward to? And what's your thought for the weekend?
I don't know, Claire. What am I making for next week? What did you call them?
Sam likes to make me laugh, and when she sends her work in, guys, she sends in the funniest gifts that she won't teach me to do. So I might put you on the spot now. Guys, is there anything that you would like to ask Sam at all? This is a leading lady that you haven't got to know yet. Sam, tell everybody what you enjoy doing on your days off.
What are they? What's a day off?
Oh, I forgot about that. So if you go to MI5, and she's also an elf. And I think before we bring everybody else back on, that you should give a little bit of elf magic and ask people something and pick me a winner for a Christmas reading right now.
Okay, what is your favourite thing about Christmas? And don't suck up and say elves, because I know that is the best part, obviously. But I always say to the kids, what? This is probably a little bit mean, but I always say to the kids, what is the one thing you're going to do for your parents on Christmas Day?
Do people have to answer, and the best answer you're going to pick for a reading?
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Don't they? Okay, guys, here we go. Oh, we're starting with Lynette. Lynette, I'm bringing you up, but you haven't been chosen. Oh no, I've brought some. Hi, Sam Sizzler. See, Lynette's being nice. I like your approach, Lynette, to get a reading. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Why not try your hair looks nice today, Sam, as well? That could be a good one, couldn't it?
It could be. It's normally a mess because I'm normally running around like a crazy person. But funny enough, I had a bit of time this morning.
There you go. How does decorating the tree appeal? Does Crystal deserve a reading for decorating the tree?
No, we need something naughtier than that.
Guys,
what is the one that, obviously this time of day friendly?
Use animals and children. That always works. We could always use honey if you like as well. Oh, Crystal Evans, she's going for it now. Look, watching my children. Oh, Sam, I feel a tear. Open their gifts.
No, I do that with my niece and nephew 100%. It's just their little faces. So yeah, 100% I would go with Crystal. Okay, so Crystal, you got to Sam's heart. All oiled up and tearful. So let's take Sam off. Let's give, oh look, Lynette's even gone for your hair. Always looks nice, Sam, as well. Love that. Absolutely love that. Can I banner myself up? Because I'm slowly, should we do this one? That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, I look much better in that one, don't I? Okay, so I don't quite know what you want to know, Crystal Evans, but I'm getting the feeling straight away that you might be nervous that I might say something I shouldn't on this live. So I've got the feeling that I need to be a little bit careful of what I say. And maybe Sam picked you for a reason, because she is my very own naughty elf. And look at that twinkle in your eye. Soul sisters, I think. Definitely, Sam. Okay, which explains a lot, your reading, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. It means that you've had good luck in the past and you've had bad luck, but you've always survived. The symbol on the bottom there is for Jupiter, the planet of self-expansion. So just like the Wheel of Fortune, Crystal, in your past, your changes have been quick and slow. It's been quite jolty and unpredictable. But what are you like? You're the Queen of Swords, who's her own worst enemy at the moment. So a lost relationship or someone who's not in your life anymore has made you bitter, but actually you were always far too good for them. And I think at the moment you're believing your own worst comments, because here we see your healing. Love the Eight of Cups. Kushti Bok is Romani for good luck. And for you, this card brings good luck as well. But you have to say goodbye to your past and learn from it. And I hate to say it, but give up hatred of the past, because you're definitely not somebody who hates. And I think sometimes it can cloud our vision, can't it? And don't forget as well that we also do, healing, anxiety and stress, menopause bags, everything.
Sometimes it's like the theory of The Secret, isn't it, guys? By taking charge of your own life and believing in what you want. Once you set your sights there, then anything is possible. And I know that the guys are going to come back later with some good quotes indeed. I couldn't see your comments then. It is a long day for me today, guys. I am on Derek Akora's page at 8 p.m. tonight. And I will later today be in my club for some intense sessions with you guys. And I might pop back on here later as well, just for some readings. So who should we bring on now? Let's bring on, I think we'll bring everybody back on. For a bit of a Christmas cheer. Look at this. Look what Lynette said to you, look, Sam.
Oh, thank you, Lynette. Seamus flattery always gets you everywhere.
I'd love to hear more about being an elf, Sam. How do you become an elf?
I was born to do it. What can I possibly say? See, there is a whole backstory. This is the thing. When the kids come in, obviously I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and they ask all these questions, and I have answers for them all. So I know where I'm going with this elf thing. Good.
Yeah. And have you got any pictures of you dressed up as an elf? Because we'd love to see those next week.
I do. They're actually on. Well, some of them are on my Instagram anyway, already from last year. 100%. It's so nice seeing the kids grow up, like year after year. But it's so much fun. It really, really is. Like literally, I tell the kids they can't get up before 7:30 in the morning, and if they do, they give a present to their parents.
So kind.
If they're being naughty in the queue, as in arguing with their sibling, I tell them that if they continue to do so, they have to give one of their presents to their sibling, because that works quite well as well. It does make them stop straight away. And then the earlier they get up, before 7:30 in the morning, their parents get to pick one of the gifts. Because that's only fair enough, you know?
That's it, yeah. So if anyone wants to see Sam the Elf, where do they have to come?
Oh, Yarnton Garden Centre in Oxford.
Yarnton, do you want to comment? I actually need to ask Jack now. Even though I'm the editor of Lengro magazine, of course, it's not just my magazine, and it's not possible without the strong team of 21 that we have become and that we are. But Jackie Tyler, on behalf of Gemma, because it's all of our magazine, has a special announcement about something that launched yesterday. Jack, go ahead.
Yes, so we've got our new Lengro has now gone to Instagram. So if you head along to Instagram, you can follow us all on the new Lengro site there. And it's really exciting. And we launched yesterday because we were 6 months old yesterday. I can't believe we've been going for 6 months.
I know, it's gone so quick.
I know.
It really has.
Here is the link from the lovely Gemma Quayle, who organises us all. If you want to watch us grow, it is the place where you can see every single member from Lengro magazine on a daily basis, what they're doing, to have a laugh and just to enjoy it as well. We are going to go back to the debate for Mel. Do you want to round it up and we'll see what people say and we can take a vote?
Yeah, so what we asked, do we think you can have a 50-year-old could have a relationship with a 23-year-old? Do you think that could work? Well, I mean, I personally, I think it's all exciting. I think you could have a romance, but I'm not sure if it can actually work. I mean, the 23-year-old somewhere along the line might want to have children, you know, and that's where the problems might start. Yeah. I think for Mel, she's financially secure. She's, you know, she's kind of made it. So she knows who she is and where she is. So she's quite independent. So it would be a nice little fling for her, I think. But I'm not sure about future marriage.
Lovely. So is it true that Melanie Sykes, who is a Leo, has just flown over to be with her boyfriend to still give it a go, yeah?
Yeah, she went over there a few weeks ago. I think she was filming, or she might have been on holiday, I can't remember. But she met this gondolier in Venice, and now she's going back out to spend a few days with him. Okay. She's back now, but her friends apparently are saying that they think this might be the one.
Wow. My take on it, guys, and please do comment and let us know what you think. This is my take on it. Melanie Sykes is born under the star sign of Leo. She is the same sign as Madonna. It's a fire sign. What do you think of when you see a Leo? You see a lion, don't you? What happens when a lion's environment is threatened? They look for a new pasture, somewhere that's safe. So with the pandemic and the way that the world's changed, this is one Leo who wants to go and be with somebody to be safe, to start that bubble that the rest of us are taking. And as far as I'm concerned, with the unpredictable state of the world at the moment, I don't care what age they are. I think if you can be happy and it's a healthy relationship, go for it. Absolutely. But he needs to stay off his mobile phone. I saw a lot of pictures. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you think, Dushla? What do you think?
What do I think of that situation? I can agree with you. I can. But like I said, age is just a number, and for some people it does work out, and some people it doesn't work out. So I think it's different with the situation they're in, you know. So yeah, I honestly think it might work.
How old are you, John?
I'm 21. 21.
So if you didn't know Tatiana, would you ever consider an older woman?
Oh, how to get her into trouble, Jack?
No. Tatiana knows what I mean.
And we've actually spoken about this ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no. I'll say yes, but depends. You know, like depends what the situation is. And where I am as well. You know, I don't want to be. I don't know. But I'll say yes.
Yeah. Tatiana, what do you think? Do you think it could work?
I mean, I think you can't what's the word? You can't choose who you love. Like if you fall in love, that's it. Like it's just bound to happen. You can't change that, and people can't change who you are in love with. So I think it could work. I mean, when I was younger, I liked a guy that was way older than me. So I mean, anything's possible.
Linda Ann Routledge has said there was 13 years between her mum and dad. What a lot of people don't know as well is I think that if there is an age difference, or if there is a problem or if someone's had a life before that person and they come with children and they come with exes, I think that the person has to be extra special for the stress you have to put up with of their marriage. But my mother and father were actually, my father was 9 years older, and not only did they have that against them as far as families were concerned, my father was a Gorgia, a non-Romani, and my mother was a Romani gypsy. And so after dating for 5 years in secret, one morning she got a little outfit, which was a sort of black hat and a black pencil skirt, as she always did. She had to throw the hat on the floor. She kicked it out the door, and then she went and she married my father at the local registry office, and then they went to the local pub, and she phoned her mum up and she said, "Mummy, I just got married. Would you like to come and meet my husband?" And it turns out that my grandmother loved my father so much that I remember when I was a child, she used to phone the house and say to my mum, "I don't want you, I want Johnny." And they'd have a little joke. They'd have a joke of the day. Do you know what I mean, for him? And so it can work out, but I think that you have to work in all areas. And
I just think when Mel, when he's 40, she'll be like in her 70s. Yeah. And 40 is not that old, really, is it? So I wonder how he would feel at 40 with a 70-year-old.
I'll never forget that line. Sam would know this line. In fact,
there are complications, but love is love, really.
Yeah. It's like they said, Charlie Chaplin,
somebody that you completely fall in love with. Love is love, and age is number, and it may not work out, and it can be very difficult, but none of us know how many years we have on this world either. Like, you know, a 50-year-old can die and an 80-year-old can die. Love is love.
100% Sandra there. It did work well. It's still working for Barbara Windsor.
Yeah, can I say that I've met Barbara Windsor and Scott because they live in Brighton. Barbara was a client of my mum's, and I've actually been there when they're together, and they're sort of so in love and very, very happy as well. What was the film where somebody said, "Yeah, but Charlie Chaplin had a baby at 60," and the reply was, "Yeah, but he was too old to pick it up." Let's play a game. Now listen, the lady's
not old. 60's not old. We're almost 50. Or we are 50.
We are. Now, Emma.
He's young.
The lady from South Africa could not play the game Dushon and Tatiana. So if you would like to give her the first option for a reading, then I will find the lady's name. I think it was Claire Welcome, wasn't it, Claire?
Well, I was going to say it's Claire Welcome, but she's literally just said everything that I always say. If it's meant to be, it will.
Yeah. Okay, well, Claire, if you're meant to win a reading, then you will. Could you please ask Claire Welcome, first of all, and the rest of you will get a chance as well, your question about what it's called in Australia, an item, please.
Okay, so this question is, there's actually 3 answers to this question, and it is, what is a bluey
A bluey.
in
I know
Australia?
what a bluey is.
A bluey. B-L-U-E-Y.
Yeah. I know
remember what time of day. Remember what time of day it is.
That's what
No,
I know what a bluey is.
I will
Claire Welcome.
say it is not rude.
Okay, Claire Welcome, I do need your answer.
It has 3 different meanings, but it's not rude. Not any of them are rude. So.
Okay. I'm
out then. Okay.
I need Claire Welcome's answer under 1 minute from now, Claire, or I will have to move on. I'm sorry, I'm feeling tough today. We've got a full moon coming up in Gemini, and it's making me very, very mischievous. That's why I've got the sunstone on to calm me as well. So we've got about 50 seconds left. Where is she?
Got an answer from Lynette Mays. She says, ooh, a car.
Oh,
no.
Come on.
No car, not a car.
Claire Welcome.
Oh, freaks.
Claire Welcome said, sorry, no.
You might have to be a bit more specific.
Okay, guys, we can.
100 is very, very close on one of the answers.
Okay.
Lynette Mays, no, it's not a thing. Linda Ann Routley, a kangaroo, no.
Linda.
Claire Welcome, sorry, no idea. You're right.
Do it.
No idea.
Ooh, go with that thinking. That might help you.
Which one? Which one?
No.
I thought, is it
No.
Is it a note of money?
Cat? No. Dolphin? No.
Guys, there's a reading up for grabs. Come on, and share this page, please.
Come on, guys. It's got 3 different meanings. Go with the dog. Go with the dog.
Where's the dog gone? Find me the dog. Hold on.
Someone
Dog?
said cattle dog.
Cattle dog, Sandra Griggs. Come on. Name that cattle dog.
Is that the answer?
A snake? No, it's not a snake, Stuart. A blue dog. Sam. What do you call a blue dog?
I love that.
Yeah, I'd go for that one. Yeah, blue dog.
Hold on. Tatiana and Dushon, as you are.
A dingo, no, Sandra. Dingo, no, Fiona.
Can you have a guess? Tatiana said a wolf.
A healer.
Who?
Aminina Yassin has one.
Is it a puppy?
No, it's
Above it.
blue. It's a healer. She did it first.
And what is a healer?
A healer, a blue healer, is a type of cattle dog in Australia. But also, a bluey can describe a person with red hair.
Oh, wow.
Red hair.
They call people like redheads blueys.
Oh, right.
And also, if you have a blue, that means you have an argument.
Oh, blue with a full moon, guys. Hey,
oh, look, Sandra Griggs got it. A person with red hair.
Lovely. So we're going to go with Amina. Let's have a look. I like Stuart.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a blue-tongued lizard.
I love lizards, but it's not.
Look, Amina, let's see if I can brighten your weekend and take your worries away. Let's have a little look. So using the Eva spread and things that are happening at the moment for you, darling. As far as finances are concerned, it seems you've got to wait. Delays of finances are there. Look at this beautiful house. Look at this new home that you're going towards in the future, but you need to slow your impatient nature. Be in the moment. Be where you are, okay? I'm going to just bring you guys off for a second, and then That's it. I'm going to give Amina a moment. I think I might even put a little banner on me to finish this reading and get some more readings done as well. So Amina, you've got a man in your life, and as far as you're concerned, his mind is strong. He is good. He doesn't need to get weak. He needs support, because the cards in your future show a new home for next year and building things up. So if you're thinking of moving, these cards advise you to wait. They also require you to be patient. But actually, my darling, when you have the Six of Wands, it's a really good card for you about your development as a person. So I think that you've come through this year absolutely amazingly well, and just don't look back. Keep going, stick to what you're doing as well. Okay, absolutely lovely. Let's see who else is up there. Okay, so you can tell me, who shall I bring on first? Yeah, give me a question for somebody and we'll bring them on. Who do you like to talk to in Lengro? They're all coming on. And did you know that it is indeed Red Planet Day today? It recognizes the planet. Let's see if Sam knew this. Sam, I'm talking you today. It's Red Planet Day today.
I did not know. No.
It's also National French Toast Day.
That one I knew.
It is. Can you make French toast?
I knew that. I can do French toast. I'm quite good at cooking, provided it's like 5 things.
You are good at cooking. And can I ask you, while I bring the others on, to put a shout out for some Lengro kitchen recipes from our lovely followers, please?
Yes, if anybody has got any recipes that they would like to share with us, please do. We do have Lengro Kitchen. We always love having a little go at any recipes. Please let us know.
Lovely. I absolutely loved that game. I really, really did. Guys, what are you all doing to get through a lockdown and the different lifestyle that you have to lead? I think Tatiana and Dushtan have realized what a crazy bunch we are here. I think we thought for a moment that we were all organized, and we get through it, guys, by treating every day like it's whatever the favorite day of your life was, in your memory bank as well. I've even started using the same hairspray from when I was 18, before I used to go to the Pink Coconut club with my brothers and friends. And you've got to make your home the castle that you want it to be as well. I think we should do another South African word. What do you think?
Okay.
Why not?
Let's give a difficult one this time.
So,
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think we call blue tack in South Africa?
Blue tack. Okay, I'm going to put the question out there for everybody. Hold on 1 second. What do they call?
Is it completely different? So it was confusing when you came across here.
We've been with quite a few friends that we have here, and like some of the words we say, they're like, "What?" So I thought, let's put this one in.
If you would like a free reading from me, Claire Lengro, don't forget you can also book privately. I have had probably the busiest 2 weeks of my life when I was supposed to be slowing down, and it's been absolutely amazing. And I do think that I've helped an awful lot of people. Don't forget that I can't necessarily stay on lives, other things I can say privately. And this is my time, guys, especially if you can't afford a reading, to try and look out for you and to help you as well. So what do you say? What do they call blue tack? I would go for something like squidgy. Oh,
Squidgy.
It's a little squidgy, doesn't it?
No.
No.
Patafix. Puddy.
No.
Interesting ones though.
Yeah, very interesting.
Can Claire welcome say? Because I'm feeling so drawn to her, but I kind of feel a bit bad that because she's South African, she can't join in.
Oh, should we give a question for Claire Welcome again to see if we can give her a reading?
Yeah, just because obviously because she can't join in, can she? Because she knows what it is.
Sam, I have got some questions next to me. First of all, let's see if we can get this answer. I do not want you guys Googling. The whole part of Lengro and the whole reason is we want you to use your your loaf. Do you say that?
Yeah.
Do you say that in South Africa?
Your loaf?
No.
No, we don't.
Okay, guys, use your loaf, right? And tell us. Oh, is it Wanagorn?
No.
Wow. I want to grow. I've never heard that in my life.
We've got pre-stick, sticky blue, putty,
I think, what was the first one?
pre-stick.
Very close, to be honest.
Maybe I think they're just pronouncing it differently.
Could
Yeah, it could be.
there we
It could
go,
just
that's
be
the one.
me.
Yeah.
I think that if they can't get it by now, I think we have to leave it if they can't get it. And I think you need to give us the answer. And we'll go on to another question, because I am not giving, with a full moon coming up, I don't want everybody Googling the answer. They have had long enough. Okay, I'm doing my school teacher bit.
No, it's okay, Claire. Claire Welcome said Stuart got it right. It's just my pronunciation, because I'm just don't speak correctly.
Who am I looking for? Stuart, yeah?
Stuart, yeah.
Stuart.
Stick.
We pronounce it press stick.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, see? Yeah, I never would have got that right.
Well, Amina had said boss stick.
That's cool.
Stuart got it right, and look, welcome. Okay, so Sam, while I am giving Stuart his reading, which one of you guys would like to think up a question for Claire Welcome when I come back?
I can do an Australian slang question for Claire.
Okay, we could do that. Em, should I put that in your hands while I give Stuart Kelly?
You put that in my hands.
Saturday morning. Okay, let's have a little look. Don't forget, if you're not a member of my club, get in there and become a member today, because I will be in there later doing readings. Oh, Stuart, look, you're part of my little frame. Oh, should we keep him there, guys? He looks lovely there, doesn't he? Okay, so Stuart, let me see what is going on in your world and how I can help you today. And it looks like my last client, Amina, needs to get ready for some packing, but not quite yet as well. How many of you guys have sorted your homes out? Is your home messier than it was in the last lockdown, or is it better? Is your underwear drawer still color-coded, or does it look like a rainbow? Let's have a little look. It's so nice, guys, our Saturday morning lives. And don't forget, I'm doing a readings only one later as well. But I don't know about you, Lengro lives keep me going. They make me laugh, they make me smile, and we're all here for you as well. You were a man who felt very strong in his position, and I do feel for you that where the Chariot's concerned, you lost something that you felt was respectable for you. One of my favorite cards in the pack, of course, the Three of Swords, does show that things went wrong in your personal life, but right now, with the Three of Swords, you can turn things around. It shows actually for you in the winter a new idea that you have, Stuart, for making money can find you love. Okay. Oh, I wish you'd tell the rest of the singletons out there. Love matters can also improve if it was relevant to a current relationship. You are strong. Nothing has changed for you as much as it has for other people. Anything that has changed was meant to be thrown out. So you are where you need to be. Do not worry about it as well. And don't let others throw like responsibilities on you, dear Stuart. You definitely don't want that. And one of my followers, and sometimes, guys, I do come and meet you all, a long time ago, Amber Redman asked me if I'd meet her down Brighton Marina. There she is, look. And she's had a rough time lately, haven't you, Amber? And she's now been sent, it was her birthday, and she never stopped sending me gifts. So I did take one of my 3 packs left of personal property use, and I have sent it to Amber. So you are most welcome. Get using, and let's get learning together. Who am I going to bring on, guys? Let's have a little look. We're going to bring, oh, Jack, you're all framed up, look, as well.
I like it.
We're talking in Lengro this week about gratitude and being thankful for things. Sometimes it's really difficult, isn't it, to focus on the good when it's so easy to panic. And I know you're really good at giving people tips for getting through things. And on a bad day, when people don't want to get up, you're one of the best at sort of supporting people with that. Have you got any advice for our lovely Lengro followers? Or because you are Lengro's answer to Mrs. Hinch, could you possibly help Lynette? Do you want to read that out?
My drawers and wardrobe look like someone has come in and raided it. Right, so Lynette, you need to chuck. Get rid of all the stuff that you haven't worn for about 2 years. Go through your whole wardrobe, get everything out, and be brutal. Chuck everything out that you're not wearing, and then when you put it all back, put it in color coordinate it all when you put it back. That's what I do. And you know where everything is, and it's so nice when you open your wardrobe and you look in there and you see, you know, exactly where everything is.
Yeah.
I never hang on to anything, and you feel so much better afterwards.
It is. And if any of you do have any questions for Jack, like I say, she is the, I don't know what we can call you instead of Mrs. Hinch. But basically, we fell in love, me and Jack, our friendship, over Mrs. Hinch. And I don't even think that I'd ever really like to meet her, because she seems so amazing, doesn't she? I mean, this woman, you know, you look at Dushan and Tatiana's followers, they've got amazing followers. This woman's followers are just, I'd say the word, but I can't say it, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Really, really good. Do any of you follow her? And do you have any advice you'd like to ask Jack? I've got one tip for the weekend. If you don't buy it from my shop, buy it from anywhere you like. But good old essential lemon oil is really good for your roast potato tin when it's disgustingly won't come off and greasy. Put it in there with a bit of white vinegar and some water, and you just come back half an hour later, and all you have to do is rinse it. There you go.
I'm going to try that tomorrow.
It is indeed. Ems, let's let's take another question. Amber Redmond, could you maybe help her out of her dilemma, please?
Right,
I keep keeping things, hoping I'll be able to fit back in them, even though I've put on 2 stone.
No, Amber, get rid.
Amber,
get rid.
You see, I disagree with Jackie. Because I throw things out and then I lose weight, and then I'm searching high and low for that top or that skirt because it's come back in style and it's gone, and I'm so disappointed. So what I do with my things is I put them in plastic bags in a trunk or a suitcase or somewhere under my bed, and then I can revisit them. And also I give them to my children as well. So I am totally the opposite to Jackie.
Okay, well, we're
if
gonna
I throw anything out, I regret it instantly.
Yeah.
It's like, where's that top? I gave it to the op shop. And sometimes I even run down to the op shop to see if I can re-get it again, like buy it again. So, yeah, we are polar opposites in that, my darling.
Yeah.
take a vote.
I keep on throwing things out because I always regret it.
My view of that, and I have written diet books I've had published. I think you can buy them for like 1p on eBay now. My theory would be this, Amber. You clearly don't want to have the weight on you, but you know that the clothes aren't fitting. Why don't you look at a sensible time schedule to lose that 2 stone healthily by, if you're a woman, sticking to 1,000 calories a day while you're dieting, if you're a man, 1,500, and taking it back up to 1,500 and not going over 2,000 to maintain the weight. If you set a goal, then you say to yourself, if I can lose that weight in 2 months, or whatever time scale that you want, then you can keep the jeans. And I think that you need an incentive, especially when people are only seeing our top halves and they don't see our sort of tummies and things as well. Let's bring on our guys as well. Hold on. Okay, so Stan, we'll go to you next. What do you think, Amber, then?
See, growing up as a military kid, we didn't ever keep anything. If we hadn't used it for 6 months, say, it went, we got rid. I still do that sometimes now. If I've not used it for a few months, I just give it to charity. If it's clothes, I put it in the charity clothes bank. If it's anything else,
can you guys hear us? I think the connection's a little bit bad on our side.
I think I can hear you fine. Hold on a second. Let me just see. Right, now, if you talk quickly now, let's have a look. Don't talk quickly. You can talk slowly if you like.
That's much better.
That's what. So for the moment, I'm going to leave the other guys off. Can I just ask, what do you think in terms of somebody wanting to sort of lose weight? There's different different situations, isn't there? Maybe you need to lose weight for health reasons, or it might just be that you don't feel at your best. Do you think you should throw your old clothes away, or do you think that what would be your take on it for Amber?
I was just what Sam was just saying. I don't actually do that. I keep my clothes for years and years and years. I've got clothes in there since I was about 16, so I don't throw my clothes away. But if I know I'm not going to wear them, I usually buy clothes that aren't really fashionable, but things I know will last for years. Right. So if I think I haven't worn something for 2 years, I'm probably not likely to wear it again. So I get rid of it then.
Yeah, lovely. What about you guys? What do you think?
I think, I mean, I've struggled with weight issues and clothes my whole life, so I literally understand the situation. And currently I'm going through throwing out clothes and getting new things in. So I feel like, yes, throw out your clothes. You can get new clothes because you're a new person. You're not that same person when you fitted into them that time. Yeah. For me, it just brings back the memories of looking in the mirror and feeling terrible, or, just become a new person.
Yeah,
I agree.
I love that. What about men? Do you think men struggle with image and things as well, Dushan?
I gotta be honest, for me, no, but I do know that some, men and people do have some problems and stuff. But like, I recycle my clothes. I'll like take a top and make a mask out of it or whatever. So I never throw away clothes.
See, I love it. But one thing that our viewers don't know about you two guys is actually you are and you have been professional models as well. And do you find that in the industry there's a great pressure to sort of maintain a certain weight, which is normally sort of underweight, or not?
Okay, I wouldn't say professional models, but I mean, we do have our Instagram photos, which we do have to keep to a certain point. Otherwise, like, like people expect, kind of thing of us. Like people expect a good photo from us every single time we post, and it is true because as soon as you post a reasonable, okayish post, then people stop viewing your stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, what it is.
It's very hard for Jack and I, because Jack and I mean, especially when she comes down to Brighton, Jack, we take a picture and we think we look really good, and it just tends to look like this, doesn't it, Jack? It's quite impossible sometimes. And we also have this game in the car that Rich tries to take a picture of me when I'm doing my resting bitch face, I think they call it, where as you get older, you've got this like jowly bit as well. But I think, guys, that as long as you are healthy with your weight, and that's not affecting you being able to walk, or that it's not making you feel depressed about yourself. Very often, I think people try and change what's inside, what's outside to change what's inside. And I think before you do that and you change your hair colors and do everything else, you've got to deal with how you are inside as well. Let me see if I can bring the guys on. If I bring them on one at a time, we still have M, who needs to give Claire Welcome a question. Or shall we actually just bring Claire Welcome on for a reading? What do you think? Should we ask her a question? Is she still there?
Hi, Claire. Are you still there?
Well, do you know what, Em?
I don't know if she is.
Ask a question anyway, and everybody else can give an answer so we can see who gets it right. And
okay.
Then we'll look for Claire Welcome. If she comments, I'll bring her up and I will just draw. There she is. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So in Australia, I was very, very. My first job was in a deli in St Kilda, and it was an Italian deli. So it's not so much Australian, but the word carries on. So what is a zucchini in the English language?
Okay, Claire Welcome. Very easy one, I think. That's very good, though. I wanted to have an easy one. If you don't know it, where have you been living? Claire Welcome. What is the English word for a zucchini? Let me tell you, I did something very, very nice with a zucchini. With a zucchini. I was saying the wrong word then, which I will tell you about in a moment. It was incredible. Right. So, can Claire Welcome tell me? Oh, Sam. It's a recipe. It's a recipe.
No, I'm playing there.
You're welcome to answer the question, because I've got to explain my special thing that I did without sounding like the show should be on at 11 p.m. at night. Come on, Claire.
Well, you worked in New York, Delhi, didn't you?
I did. So hold on, we have got Claire Welcome said sorry, she hasn't got it. It was
Natalie White's got it though.
Has.
Natalie White, it is indeed. Let me tell you guys, you can buy these things called spiralizers, okay? Sam, right. So these spiralizers, you put a large courgette in it and you spiralize it. You toss it with some garlic and some butter in a frying pan. Add on, what was it? Some fresh chilies and oh my goodness, spiralized courgettes. You can use them instead of pasta with spaghetti.
Courgettes are amazing.
Oh, aren't they? Absolutely, indeed. So let's have a little look. Claire, welcome. I'm going to pick a card for you. Oh, Claire, do you know what? I hope that we've lifted your day for the very fact that you didn't get the answers right, and we still love you, and we've still chosen you. Okay, and you've also got fellow South Africans in Lengro and on our lives. So wherever you are, home is always to be found. Oh my goodness. So Claire, the judgment card I picked was paid by my eldest daughter, Carmen, there, looking holier than thou look. And it shows that you were wrongly judged in the past, Claire. I'm going to take everybody off just for 1 second. Let's have a little look. And then we'll bring them all back so that you can hear me properly. So Claire, welcome. This card shows that you were wrongly judged in the past. And one of the things that you need to do for yourself is accept that things were wrongly judged, because what's come forward for you is a Knight of Cups, which means people who believed you were in the past by now know that you weren't. They know that you were in the right. The Page of Cups is a young man that's in your life who hasn't had the greatest of times. He's quite deep, quite psychic, quite inward, but he's about to come into his own. This is a year for you, Claire, where the past and present don't mix together, but you leave the past where it belongs and you use the lessons and keep those with you instead. But let me tell you, it tells me that where children are concerned, they will fly in the next year. And the ones that you were worried about the most are the ones who will fly the highest. There we go. So have you enjoyed today's show? Jack, have you enjoyed the show today?
I've loved today. It's been great fun.
We hope that you have enjoyed joining us tonight. Tonight. My head, right, is in the fact now that I'm doing Derek Akora's page at 8 o'clock tonight. And I've also got to remember what day I'm doing an interview with the Canadian psychic television station next week. So I'm running ahead of myself. Tell me what to say in the moment, Jax. You're very good at keeping me grounded.
Yeah, you just have to, you got to prioritize. Don't try and do everything at once when you've got lots of things to do. Don't look at your phone, then look at your other phone. Just do one thing at a time and get one thing done, then move on to the next thing. That's how you'll stay focused.
I love that. There's one thing that keeps coming in my head about Claire Welcome, and I just needed to say it. And I don't know, I'm going to ask, I wanted to say, laugh, Claire. Remember that you used to like laughing. I'm just going to ask Pushan and Tatiana, how are South African people's humor different to English people's?
Very different.
I think English people are very literal, to be honest.
Yeah,
like, it is what it is. Like,
yes.
I had a few jokes with my boss. Like he would be like I would say my off day, and he'll be like my day off, and like they're so literal that it makes sense. Like they just, yeah.
I
don't get the joke. So I sit there and then everyone looks at me like, when are you going to laugh? And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't understand it.
Hey, Tatiana, I get that look every day. I really, really do. You are an English girl in Oz. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, Em and I have been best friends since I was 21, and Em is now living in Oz and has done for over 20 years. How are the Aussies' humour different to ours, Em?
Again, very same as Tatiana and Dushan. Very, very different. Very, very different. It's much more of a dry humor. And sometimes, when you first come out here, it's really, really different to kind of understand, but you get used to it. And it's fun too. Humor's humor.
Well, do you know what I've realised? I've realised that in this world, guys, there are so many different types of personality. There is always somewhere to find a connection and a common bond indeed. Sam, what's your take on it?
I just think as long as it makes you laugh, who cares if anybody else gets it? If you think it's funny, go with it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well done, Sammy. That's awesome.
Absolutely love it. Claire, welcome, is so lucky. She has British parents brought up in South Africa, the best of both worlds. Claire, welcome. Do you have any advice for Tatiana and Dushon? It took you years to discover living in England that might help them as well. Sam, can I have a quote for you to uplift people's day, please?
Everything seems impossible until it's done. And that was by Nelson Mandela. I just liked that one this morning.
Ooh, I like that one. Ems, may I have a little quote from you to uplift people, please?
You certainly can. In the middle of difficulty, there is always opportunity. And that's by Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein.
I think that Albert Einstein is definitely right on that one, Em. I really, really do. Jack, what about you?
Yep. Talking about our problems is our greatest addiction. Break the habit. Talk about your joys.
I like that.
I love that one.
Messages floating out to you guys who didn't get picked for a reading. Do not forget, Claire, welcome, to tell us some secret information. Oh, here you go. Look, this is the advice for you guys. Don't take the English's jokes personally or literal. Always with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's so true, Claire.
I love that. Do you guys have a quote for me?
Oh, us? Yes.
Yeah.
If you want a rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. So that's by Dolly Patron.
I absolutely love that. If you have any guys, Lynette really likes yours, Jack. I'm going to go with a bit of Ernest Hemingway. The world breaks everyone, and afterwards some are stronger at the broken places. Indeed, I certainly wear my scars as a sign. You guys, I will be back throughout the day and tonight live in my club and over at Derek's at 8. All stay safe. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. And if they're bored, Jack, what can they do if they're bored?
If they're bored, watch something on Netflix. There's loads of things on at the moment. So yeah, watch something on Netflix.
I'm thinking
And check out Leading Ladies.
Lengro.